Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm coming to you once again from the land down under, and it is for the Christmas in, and this one is June. So here is my layout that I've created for the June hop this time round. I've used some tags here, some journaling corners, they're 3x4s cutouts. This photo here was the family photo as we had it with Santa, and Santa was pretending he was asleep, putting his feet up on my son-in-law's hip and having a rest. I'm going to use the sticker here with the gold family because it's tying into the colours in my layout. And then I'm also using these Alison Ellis papers, and I'm going to fussy cut out those elements on the page. And I'm liking the colour with the red and the gold. It is Alison Ellis. It is an Australian-made product, and I'm sure you will see that the quality is very, very striking. So this one here, I'm going to cut a heart out on my cricket, and I'm going to use that as part of my background. I've decided to go with the green stripe for my base, and I'm using this green one here as my framing. So as I said, I always look at the colours in my photos. So I've gone with the burgundy reddy colour and the green, the forest green from the bottom to build my layout. First of all, I'm going to trim off 1/4 inch all the way around, and then I'm making my 1-inch frame into the background of my layout. I like to have a layout with a frame, as you've all seen if you've watched any of my videos, which I hope you have, and then I layer up from there. I have cut out the heart, as I said, from the cricket, and then these are 2 strips from that other paper which are decorative, and I thought they tie in nicely and finish off the layout and page. So I'm adding those to the top and the bottom, and I'm not trimming them down, I'm letting them run to the edge so that they overlap and bring the whole layout together. I don't use a ruler often to measure my distances. I eyeball them, and particularly since I am going from edge to edge, it's a lot easier to get it straight because it can only go on straight. I'm going to put the heart in the centre, and that's going to then form the base of my whole layout, from which I then move on to build up. When I'm building up my layout, I like to imagine what it's going to look like from the end point and then work backwards. So I put the heart in because it is from the family. I'm using the green here to mount my photo. I use a 5x7, so I know that I just need to do it just under 7 1/4 and just under 5 1/4 to get my mat onto my layout. The green pops it off that red, and I'm just going to put it there. I don't know about you, but I'm terrible. I always get stuff all over my photos for whatever reason, because I'm too messy. I'm a messy scrapbooker. Alright, so I'm putting in these little cards, as I said, into the layout, and they actually come from a Kaiser Craft sheet. I believe it was a Kaiser Craft sheet, and I have fussy cut out all of these other bits from that page that I showed you at the beginning, and I'm going to layer them up for my clusters. So I layer them up one way, and then when you see the final layout, you see they're actually manipulated again. I don't know why I do that. I should just take a photo and then adhere them. But I've got 3 separate clusters, and I'm going to add in the gold thickers here with the word family. And off screen I add in little gold stickers to say photo underneath. So that's my title going in, and they're my clusters. So off screen I will adhere those down because nobody really wants to watch anyone sticking and gluing, and you all know how to stick and glue. Some of them I pop off, some of them I leave flat, and you'll notice that when we come back I actually have moved those leaves a little bit and changed it up just that little bit more. So I use my die cutting machine, and I have these gold filigree pieces which I'm adding in just to break it up and adds a little bit of sparkle. It is meant to be Christmas. Christmas is all gold, green and red. Alright, so I have, as I said, gone off screen and adhered everything into place. And then I see that big white journaling card at the top where I've added in my journaling, and I just know that I need to pop this a little bit more with the white. So I'm adding with my gel pen a white border. I added white faux stitching around the heart just to lift it off that background and make it stand out. And this is a messy line around the edge, and that's okay because that ties in. And then I'm just putting in some little hashtags here just to break it up. I'm putting down where it was and when it was. So it was the Hunter Valley Gardens last year. And as you can see, as I said, I'm terrible. I put stuff all over my photos. Terrible, terrible. I do clean it up, but it's just a nightmare. I'm using white pops of colour just to bring that white element in and break up all the red and green. And when you use the pops of colour or your Nouveaux, just give them a flick underneath and that flattens them out and it turns them into like an enamel dot. So there's my layout that's come together. Off screen, because I do this often, I look at my layouts and I think, no, it's all right. Then I go, no, it's not all right. And I add more. So off screen, I actually add some paint splatters. But here's the main elements of my layout. And I have pulled it together using the main colours from the photos, as you can see, the reds, the greens and the whites. And in the close-ups you'll see that I did add those paint splatters to add that little bit more white and give that little bit more sparkle to the page. So I hope there's something here that inspires you. I hope you like something. If you do, give me a like. You know that YouTube loves those thumbs up. It lets the algorithm know that this is the way people are watching, and I really appreciate the thumbs up. It helps me grow my station and my channel, and I'm really in the process of growing. Thank you once again for looking. If you see anything you like, please take a snapshot, please lift away. As you can see, it came together beautifully. I'm Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap, scrapping with you from down under. If you like me, I don't just like Christmas, I love it. Give me a subscribe, hit that button, and you'll be notified of my next layout. Leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I always like to have the feedback from you. You can find me on all my socials under Kathy Loves to Scrap, including Instagram, where all my layouts end up, even those without a video. Thanks for watching. Once again, happy scrapping. Till next time.